Hey, Shalom. First of all, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Hofa elect. I'm the brother Ramak from Great Millstone, Miami. The topic of this video is, I'm title it close to everyday life. In Babylon, it's going to change. Or everyday life in Babylon is about to be over and done with, because you have the CDC, and this is all over the major news websites, the major news mediums today. And here's one example: ABC News, coronavirus live update. CDC warns Americans of significant disruption. Right, significant disruption is coming to the daily lives of Americans, of these Babylonians here, and that's what we've been preaching out on the streets, that hey, the Lord is coming. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he's coming to deliver his elect while destroying the wicked. And before the day that he comes in those chariots, which the world calls UFOs, is going to be a time like never before. It's going to be a time of famine, of pestilence, of martial law, concentration camps. World War III is going to be popped off. The mark of the beast, the RFID chip, is going to be pushed. And we're seeing the prophecies come to pass day by day. Now, I'm going to read a little bit more of this article and get into some scriptures. It says, top health officials are asking Americans to prepare for COVID-19. First paragraph right here says, U.S. health officials issued a strong warning about novel coronavirus on Tuesday. And coronavirus is that pestilence. Hey, is that pestilence, or is one of them that the Lord is sending out to this planet Earth, and it's taking effect? Over there in China, you've been had millions of people that were in quarantine, and now you have that going on in Japan. And what the CDC is telling us, that it's coming to America, in which the daily life is going to be disrupted. But U.S. health officials issued a strong warning about novel coronavirus on Tuesday, that it's no longer a matter of if, but when it shall spread in the U.S., and that Americans shall prepare for a significant disruption. Right. So just as the Lord has put the Spirit on his men, beginning with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone on down, that it's not a matter of if America will be destroyed, or a matter of if Jacob's trouble is going to come, but when. And we've been saying that it's very, very, very soon. And here we are. Hey, any day now, they could be like, okay, coronavirus is over here in America, and we got so many cases here. We got to put this place in quarantine. And that'll be it. Hey, things are moving, man. Things are moving, and it's all according to the scriptures. It's all according to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Here's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And hey, through the Spirit, the Lord has had his men out on the streets, beginning with Elder Abba Bivens, and then King Masha, High Priest Ariah, High Priest Yaquab, then down to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, to the men out there on the streets now, pushing out this word that war, evil, and pestilence is coming against this great kingdom Babylon that is coming. It's wicked, it's homosexuality, it's transsexuality, it's oppression of the apple of the Lord's eye, which are the Israelites. It's murder. It's all of those things that's going on in Babylon, and the Lord is going to come and judge it. And we're seeing the beginning of the sorrows that's coming to this place. Now, right here I have 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 19. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. Right. So soon enough, there's going to be no food in the stores, because coronavirus, it could take the coronavirus getting over here. It's already affected the Dow, the stock market, Soon as a pestilence goes really haywire over here, it's going to affect your stores. It's going to affect the economy. So it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And the victuals being so cheap, right now, gas is less than what it was several years ago when it was up in the $3, the $4, even the $5. Gas is like $2. You even got some places where gas is $1 and something. Victuals so cheap. But what it's doing to these people is clouding the fact that great tribulation and trouble is coming unto them, as a thief in the night. With verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. These are all coming to the earth, man. It's all coming to the earth, and it's going to be full-fledged, man. And everybody going to know that it's from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Life, as these people know it, getting up, going to work, getting up, going to the store, being able to buy groceries, or being able to turn the faucet on and water comes out, that's going to change for these people, because the pestilence is coming. You're going to have coronavirus. You're going to have all of these things coming to America, coming to Babylon, just as they are all over the earth. You're going to have war, civil war. Here's the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So really this goes for the whole world. And that's why you see the fires all over the world. That's why you see the earthquakes, the volcanic eruptions, man. The uproars of the people against their kings, against their rulers. Because that woe, which means destruction, is coming upon this planet Earth. Ultimately, when you have World War III, and those nuclear missiles are going to be shot, and Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, he's going to come with his chariots and angels to do further damage, while also saving the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But back here, 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's going into the race riots, the civil wars that's coming to the planet Earth, especially the Babylon, because it's going to hit Babylon harder than it hits everyone else. Because Babylon is going to go down with violence. It's going to be a time like never before. Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. Right. Your neighbor, if you ain't right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, your neighbor is going to come into your house. He's going to break into your house. So you're going to break into your neighbor's house, invading one another for that last little piece of bread, for that last little gulp of water. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right. They shall not regard their kings and princes. And you just had today or yesterday, in which even in Brazil, one of the senators got shot. They're not going to care about what their governors and senators and congressmen have to say when there's no food in the stores, when their families are starving. That's the judgments that's coming into this planet Earth. Is coming to Babylon. They ain't gonna care what the government officials, what the mayor and all of that have to say in Babylon, in these different cities. So verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. It's talking about martial law. And you've had that with the coronavirus already in China, in which they had millions of people on lockdown, sections where they couldn't get to the next city because of martial law, because of this coronavirus. And that's coming to America. The CDC says it's inevitable that it's going to turn into a global pandemic. It's going to change the way these people live, man. And that's good, man, because the way these people live is horrible. The way these people live is destroying the earth. The way these people live is totally against the way the Lord told them to live, Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So people ain't going to be living life the way they want to. You ain't going to be able to go to the gym and just do your thing, or go to the club or do this. All of that's finna stop, man. And if you ain't been serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, it's going to be a horrible time for you. It's going to be a horrible time for you. But for those of us hopeful elect who are serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh, we gonna be all right. We gonna be more than all right. You know, Scripture told us to seek and serve the Lord, and that's what we've been doing. And for those who don't, hey, it's gonna be the opposite. It's gonna be horrible for them. But here's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth." Right, you're supposed to be seeking the Lord now, man, in your youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right now, when we yet have liberty, when the internet is still up, when your phones are still working, when everything is still going, this is when you show that you really are a sacrifice for Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You give your body up a living sacrifice, and you show to the Lord that you follow him, that you fear him now, when you have these phones that work, and when you have time to study, you know, to look up history, to dig deep into the Hebrew, the Greek, go into these words. You know, now is the time to be on YouTube before they shut it down, because they're going to shut it down soon. That's also part of the prophecy. You know, verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the grinding is going to cease, man. Back, hey, what this thing says? It says the CDC warns Americans of significant disruption, man. That means these stores are going to be shut down, man. You ain't going to be able to go, and your kids ain't going to be able to go to school, you know, like they do on an everyday basis. And soon enough, they're going to push the chip in order for your children to go to school, in order for you to buy at a store, for you to buy and sell. You're going to have a chip, which is the mark of the beast. So, hey, what the prophets through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh have been out preaching, it's all coming to pass, man. It's all coming to pass. And when we see these articles like ABC News, and they say that it's no longer a matter of if, but when it should spread in the U.S., just know that the Bible already spoke of it. Just know that the men of the Lord been already saying that it's not a matter of if, but when. And it's all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because he's going to judge this earth and fix it aright, man. He's going to judge these heathens, deliver the elect of Israel, destroy Babylon from sea to shining sea by nuclear missile fire. Before then, it would be a time like never before, martial law, famine. But after then, the kingdom of heaven is going to be set up. So all of these things, we get excited and we look and we watch, because it's leading up to the kingdom of heaven, man, to the kingdom of Israel ruling on the planet Earth with righteousness, man. So yes, life is going to be disrupted in America, and that's a good thing, because America is going down anyways. America is on its last leg, man, really its last toe. You know what they say, the doomsday clock has 100 seconds left. They don't know. It could be even closer than that, you know. But that's the times that we in. So it's important that we continue to watch and to be occupied in these prophecies, because that's what's important, these prophecies, man, you know. So with that, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect. With that, Shalom.